This is a quick update on my bathtub wormeries. I've just installed the fourth bathtub. This is one of the, I think it's the first or second one I set up. And what I've done here, you can see there's some of the worms have just disturbed them, so they're moving around a little bit. So this has been split, this one. Yeah, so it's not going to be as many worms as previously, because it's been kind of knocked back a little bit by dividing it. I divided it last month and I've divided it again. So I'm probably, it's around about 220 litres in these baths, and then that's the new bathtub here. So I've got two next to each other, and I've just got an old flush door. It's only hardboard and a bit of wood just to make up the width. I'm going to get some scaffold boards and just have separate boards just to make the lid, so you can just lift out a little bit at a time and just feed. I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but there's a worm trying to get through that split. A bit strange. Yeah, so that was newer material. That was spent grain and hops. I don't know how many worms have gone into this side yet. Yeah. So there's a reasonable amount of worms in there, but that's plenty of food for them, so they'll keep them going over winter, I would have thought, really. And then this is, the middle third is oldest material, so there's more worms in that part. And then this bit here is maybe 12-week-old spent grain and hops. Yeah, so you can see there's worms in that too. So it's reasonably good. Unfortunately, I noticed on one of the allotment roads, the access roads, someone had run over a wood pigeon. So ceremoniously he was dispatched, and that's where he is now. Little pile of woodchip, little woody wood pigeon, and then spent brewery grain and hops, so he's gonna go to a good place anyway. Yeah, so that's quite good. So I'm sure you've seen these before, but there's the underside of the bath. I've got the trampoline fabric again, a little bit of bubble wrap around there, and then the wooden lid. So that's lined with the trampoline fabric. So there's the bath, and then underneath I've got this capillary tray, which is 4 foot by 2 foot, and that just fits inside the frame of the table. This is an old school desk, so it's a welded table. It's upside down, and then the base of the leg is just underneath the rim on there. There's nothing clever about it, it just sits on top. And then I've got a capillary tray. I've used the drain, so the drain just fills up the capillary tray when it rains, and then that irrigates these plants. I've got some ferns on the other one. This is just mind your own business, and I kind of like it for a habitat. Keeps the weeds down. It does quite well. It's good for little frogs and toads, and they like the kind of cool, damp environment under there. There's enough light for them. This one's white underneath, the other one's kind of sprayed a bit black. Hasn't got the enamel on top, but they're both still baths, 1700 by 700 wide. So I think when I make the lid, I'll make it a metre wide, and then I can put my 500mm square trays on top, and then grow more plants on top as well. So just got to cover up with a bit of bubble wrap. Then I'll just put the lid is that triple wall polycarbonate. So I've got 3 compost bins here, 1, 2, 3, or 4, 5, 6, and labelled up. I've got some more wood chip there ready to go. More wood chip, and then this is the spent grain fresh from the brewery, so this is really wet, and I've got to put a bit more wood chip on there and just mix it in a little bit. So I've just filled this up literally just about half an hour ago, so that's as fresh as you want. There you go.